So in today's online tutorial, I'm going to be telling you all about crypto staking. Now, many of you online who are beginners and who are involved in crypto understand that sometimes it can be hard to predict which coins are going to go up. I mean, in the last 7 days, some coins have had a very nice time, while others have had not a very nice time. So it becomes harder and harder to realize how you can make money. Now, one way in which people make money, which is, I guess, not risk-free, but very, very low risk, is through staking. And staking is essentially the purpose, or essentially the position or play where you just lock up your coins for quite some time and then you earn maybe 2 to 3% every single year. So take a look at this. So you can see right here that this is Coinbase's site where it says earn up to 6% annual percentage yield on your crypto. So anytime you see a website that has earn, you want to see an APY. Now your APY is going to be how much you get every single year. So this just stands for annual, which means yearly, percentage, which means your percent, and then yield, this means how much you're going to get back. So this is your annual percentage yield on your crypto. So for some of you who might have money in a crypto account and you aren't too keen on trading it because you don't want to lose it, and maybe you just have made some profits and you just want to put them in a safe place, earn can be a very, very nice place because this is going to be something that is low risk. You can see right here, this calculates where your lifetime's earnings will be, and this is going to show you your average rate over time. Now, these rates do fluctuate based on the coin that you do pick, so you have to understand which coin you're picking into. So I'm going to show you right here. So you can see right here that there are some low risk ones. For example, right here, we've got USD coin, which is of course a stable coin. It shows that the estimated reward rate is 1.5%. So essentially, this is really cool because what this means is that, you're going to earn 1% of whatever you put in USD coin every single year. And this is something that you need to do because with inflation, every single year, currency loses its value by about 6%, which means if you don't do something, at least you're going to be losing a net gain of 6%. So that is something that you need to take into account and something that you need to understand. Now, for those of you who are wondering exactly how you can earn money from this, you can see right here that other coins, you can earn more by staking those coins as well. Now, what's cool about this, guys, is that if you stake certain coins, so for example, maybe you could stake Ethereum, what's going to happen is that if the market goes up as well, your annual percentage rate is also going to increase because of course you staked your Ethereum. So you can see right here that of course you can, stake your Ethereum and earn up to 3% annual yield. Of course, you can see right here the reward change in 30 days is compared to the asset in the last 30 days. So you can see right here that I'm pretty sure Ethereum's gone up by 11%. I think that's exactly what it means. So yeah, you can see that Ethereum has gone up. So you got to think about it like this, guys. Of course you do want money on as a return, and you can see, imagine if you put some money into Ethereum and then let's say for example you're getting your money staked back and then you're also getting a return because the market is moving up. Now I know people are skeptical of this. Me personally, there are only 3 websites I would do this with. Number 1 is Coinbase. There's only 2 other websites that I would consider even doing this on, and of course we have Coinbase. The next website we do have here is Binance, and of course the second website that we have here is of course KuCoin. Now, what's good about Binance that you can see right here is that it says the same number of tokens deposited into Simple Earn will be returned to you along with the yields paid out in the same type of tokens. So I'm pretty sure that with your tokens, different platforms have different conditions. So with Coinbase, what's good about Coinbase is that Coinbase, you can just simply, just stake it, yada, yada, yada. It's, it's easy, it's secure, it's all in one place, and it's pretty easy to do. Essentially, all you do is just, let people use your liquidity. Now, what you also need to know is that certain websites, have different periods in which you can lock up your funds. So for example, let's say you lock up $10,000 worth of this because you want your money. Understand that if you lock it up for 60 days, your funds are not seized, but they're essentially locked up. You can't access them because, Coinbase is using those funds to validate transactions on whichever network it's going to be. Some coins have different rates. Like, you can go on Binance here. You can see that Axie Infinity has a rate of 30%. But of course, you can see the longer the date, the more you earn every single year. So essentially every single, yield, whatever it is. Now, this is something I've talked about before. You can see right here, depending on which coin you want, you can have Binance coin. And of course, the lower you go, so let's say, for example, you lock it up for 30 days on Simple Earn, you can see 2% right here. So of course, what's good about this is that we have the calculators. So this allows you to, calculate how much you want. So let's say, for example, you had $5,000 and you wanted USDT and you wanted a simple earnings. You can see right here that over 3 years, this is how your investment would get. So of course, right here, this is showing you exactly how it works. And this is just based on 1 year. And yeah, you can see right there that, $1,000 would return 138 USDT. after 1 year, because it's 3.6% plus 1.5%. And yeah, it's definitely something that you can actually make easy passive income. I know a lot of people want to buy nodes. I know a lot of people want to trade. But honestly, guys, if you can literally just do it with, like, you got some spare USDT sitting in an account, maybe you don't want to trade this year, just earn a free $600. Convert it from your crypto. This is like low risk. And like I said, it just keeps up with the base inflation rate. You earn $600. And I mean, certain bank accounts. So for example, you can see Chase right here. They got like 1% cash back and stuff like that. You can see right here on this screenshot, it shows you that their annual earnings rate is 3.1%. So, I mean, this right here is literally on par, and it's plus 1.5%. So this is even better than banking. And I'm not going to say that this is better than traditional banks, because crypto isn't, because at the moment, crypto is still heavily unregulated. Binance could crumble tomorrow. All these exchanges could crumble. I mean, banks failed, at the start of the year. So you do have to, exercise some risk, especially with some of these tokens, because a lot of these tokens, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but you need to understand that crypto is an inherently risky game, and sometimes tokens do go bust. So I would only pick tokens that are very, very long term. So for me personally, that would just be like, Cardano, USDT, Ethereum, Binance Coin. That's why these ones are very high in their APRs, because of course there's a higher risk associated with that. And the same goes for this. You can see right here, you can subscribe for 7 days. Your APR is, fixed depending on the kind of term that you do want. It's completely up to you, but understand that this is something that I know a lot of people don't know about. There's literally millions of ways to earn money with crypto. So I would say that maybe also what you want to do as well is pick a coin that you think is going to double in the future, because you don't want a coin that's going to be useless when the funds are released back to you. So for example, if you buy $1,000 worth of a token, if the funds are released back to you, essentially what they release back to you are the tokens. So what they'll do is, if you have like 1,000, let's just say 1,000 AVAX coins, they'll return to you 1,100 AVAX coins. But remember, when you deposit those back, when the market rate effectively hits, what's going to happen is, of course, you don't want a bunch of worthless tokens. So you have to make sure that you're going to pick a coin that is worth it over the long term. So this is definitely something that you should be thinking about if you want a long-term pick in your crypto space. So if you're confused, use the calculator and see what you could earn with USDT. See what you could earn whichever coin you want to pick. You can see that we can go on AVAX, the products that they have on offer. Let's see, you can search, this is a token that I love. Let's say I wanted to do this. They only offer 0.42%. So this is what they would give me. And then I would just click subscribe to whichever token. Maybe you're interested in, Fetch. You guys can see right here, this is how much it's going to earn on Simple Earn. And Simple Earn is the most basic ones. Okay. And you can see that if you click best for beginners, these ones are going to be the flexible ones where you can literally just withdraw them at any time. So I would recommend Binance for beginners. I would also recommend Coinbase for beginners. And I would recommend just sticking to the stable coins. Just to get a start. And if you know a coin, or if you're holding a certain coin, I would then recommend maybe going to somewhere like KuCoin, where you can explore a wider range. And then I would go onto Binance, and then I would use this where it says calculate your crypto earnings, see which coin I want, see whichever one if they have it on offer, and then I would hold that one over a long period of time. And I would just make sure that it auto subscribes, and then over a long period of time, you could see that my estimated earnings, you can see here that it shows my earnings in the actual coin and not in a US dollar amount, because it would be impossible for them to give back those tokens. So essentially, remember, you're earning yield on the tokens. It doesn't mean that if you get $10,000 back, you're going to get 10,000 plus some. You're essentially, your yield is 10,000 tokens. Okay. So you have to understand that there's that thing right there. And of course, if the token's value goes up, you're going to be having a very, very happy day. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, I'll see you in the next one.